Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna take a look at our gold offers and see what they are all about. So let's try and find them. Where are they? Whoops, I can't find any. So Day of the Deadpool has arrived, or should we say Weekend of the Deadpool. 4 days of the Deadpool. And we got our offers. Right, so first of all, there are no gold offers, which is the main thing that everybody is excited about. Because as I said in my 2021 Deadpool event recap video, the gold offers were the good part of it. Anything that came on top of these unit bundles, was take it or leave it. It's the same situation right now. They have improved these cash unit bundles, but there is nothing that you must get type situation. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously, if you are going to spend any money buying units in, let's say, next 2 weeks or so, it's better to do it now. That much is obvious. It's better to get 3,720 units in a 6-star Nexus Crystal than 3,100 units. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. So if you were going to spend the money anyways, and you do spend the money on occasion on the game, then it's better to grab these units than do it later when there is no offer. However, if you spend on the games seldomly, sparingly, then these offers are absolutely nothing that you should be afraid of missing at all. I suppose the coolest thing is, for those of you who do not have a 5-star Deadpool, like myself, that you can pick up a 5-star Deadpool, which is actually kind of like the only things that I'm kind of considering, but nah. Well, maybe. We'll see. The rest of the things is, again, if you are going to spend money on this game anyways in the next couple of weeks, might as well do it now, I suppose, to get extra units. But it's definitely nothing anyone should be afraid to miss. Now, the gold offers themselves have actually been replaced with Deadpool's Cab Crystals. And the problem with these Deadpool Cab Crystals here is that they're not even Nexus Crystals. And they're quite literally market rate, or barely less than market rate. As in, if you buy a $10 unit pack, it's 275 units, right? And that gets you almost one Cab Crystal anyways. So these are barely better than buying a Cow Crystal any other day. Except that they're only for cash. So these, again, my recommendation is just stay away from them. They're not worth it at all. Deadpool isn't the type of champion that you should be trying desperately to spend units on to acquire. He's likely never going to be important for any piece of content. And if there is a whale collector that somebody's going to go ham on these, fair enough, but these are atrocious bundles. But this is effectively what we get instead of the gold offers. And then we have the piggy bank. I mean, piggy bank's probably okay. It's also not great because, with these, you can get some of those cow crystals, and these can hold somewhat decent, but it's kind of a gamble. It's nothing that you need to buy either. You get 2.5 million gold for 25 bucks, which is kind of like, standard market rate, and then some of these things. But the piggy bank is, again, take it or leave it type of thing. And then we also have the Day of the Deadpool offers. And just like last year, these are fairly mediocre. Obviously, how you value these depends on your each own individual circumstances. Most notably, I suppose, here we have a 6-star Awakening Gem with the 6-star Nexus Crystal and 2 to 3 rank up gem for nearly 2 Odins. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think a 6-star Awakening Gem towards the end of 2022 is worth nearly 6,000 units. I will not be getting this. I don't think it's a great value. I think Cyber Weekend is going to get much, 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 much better offers. If you're absolutely desperate for an Awakening Gem, fair enough. But still, I think there will be better offers coming by in not too distant future. So I do not recommend picking this up unless you desperately need to awaken somebody. Then we have these offers where for 2,400 units, we get 46 stones and a tier 3 alpha catalyst, and 1,500 units, we basically get tier 6 basic catalyst. And these ones are okay. They're not the greatest, they're not the worst. They still, in my head, at the very least, kind of offer better value than 8.1 completion offer, which was 7,000 units for one catalyst of each and some extra items. But you get 46 tons here on top of it, so it's kind of like almost half the price than 8.1 completion offer was. You don't get the tier 6 class catalyst fragment drips and drops, but I don't think they are important at the moment. I easily would change them for the 6-star 6 tons. So if anything is worth picking up here, in my opinion, it's the rank 4 materials. But again, it's not an amazing offer. It's kind of middle of the pack type of offer. Now we have here 2 6-star Nexuses, 1 to 2 gem, and some tier 2 alphas. I don't think it's worth an Odin. Maybe if you're desperately looking for some champions. I don't think this is worth an Odin either, necessarily, in today's day and age. And these are kind of okay, I suppose. You can get 10 Cavalier Nexus crystals for 600 units. If you feel like gambling for a little bit of units, you, I suppose, might as well go and do it. But realistically, breaking down everything that we see in front of us, it's kind of mediocre at best. But the fact that Kabam replaced the best part of this Deadpool event with the worst type of addition, which is the only thing new that came here, is these Deadpool caps. So basically, we kind of got exchange gold offers for Deadpool caps, which sounds exactly like it is. It's shit. It genuinely is shit. And now we go to forums. Everybody's pretty much outraged. Nobody likes this. Everybody hates it. This meme is quite good. Our expectations for you were low, but holy fuck. That pretty much sums it up. And we can see Kabam already deleting tons of posts and closing threads, and community being extremely upset. And it's just unfortunate. From my personal perspective, I am already getting just too tired, too exhausted at being super angry at Kabam. It seems like, you know, there are like 18 people sharing a single brain cell in that office. And whoever was creating these offers wasn't in the possession of that brain cell at the time. I don't understand why Kabam thought this is a good idea, or quote unquote trying something new. There's nothing new here. The only thing new is cow crystals, which is hardly anything, you know, something you'd advertise as new. And what sucks about this the most, and this is something that I can't 100% relate to, but it is something that I heard a lot. These offers are basically the most anticipated offers for gold for free-to-play players. Because not every free-to-play player can grind Arena for X amount of time and accumulate 18 or 20,000 units waiting for Cyber Weekend or July 4th or something like that. But, you know, there are free-to-play players who do have surplus of gold, for instance. And these genuinely brought a ton of joy to people last year. I just don't understand why take it away. I really don't. It's not like those offers are game breaking. It's not like Deadpool's gold offers, you know, rivaled Cyber Weekend unit offers or something. It was just something cool, awesome that, you know, made players feel appreciated. Now we have a ton of people with just, you know, failed expectations, so to speak. And this ultimately is one of the worst, quote unquote, big events that we have seen in the game. You know, we have our spring cleanings, we have July 4th, we have Cyber Weekends, giftings, and what else not. All of that runs laps around this event. So we basically got our gold offers replaced by cash cavalier offers, and the rest remain the same, mediocre. The only kind of decent thing, I suppose, but I don't even feel comfortable kind of highlighting it. The only decent thing is, in this solo event, if you get at least 1 point, you're gonna get like 1 million gold for free. But, you know, it's just 1 million gold. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Other than that, everything about this event just kind of sucks. Or is mediocre and underwhelming. And I should be swearing at this point, but I just don't have the energy anymore. Do you guys ever have the feeling that you're talking with somebody and you're trying to explain very, very basic things, but whoever you're talking to is so stupid that you just know they're not gonna understand? Well, this is kind of the same thing. You know, I'm past being angry because or I'm past trying to reasonably explain myself to this piece of shit company, because I don't think anybody who has a single brain cell, you know, would do these type of things unless they are motivated by absolute greed. I cannot put myself in the shoes of a person who would think not bringing back gold offers but hyping up Day of the Deadpool is a good idea. I just can't fathom, you know, the empty bucket of, I don't know, on top of the shoulders that somebody must possess to do things like that. It's like, how can you be so short-sighted not to see that this is genuinely going to absolutely outrage thousands upon thousands of players? Like, do any of... It's just a common sense type of thing. So bottom line, save your money, save your cash, save your units for Cyber Weekend, and I don't know, make a meme and tag Marvel Champions on Twitter or something. Because there's no point in going to forums probably, because everything gets deleted, merged, and shut down anyways. Shit. See you later, guys. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month